Hey everyone, this week we are starting a new topic from Buck Denver. We're going to be talking for this week and next week about the book of Revelation. Ooh, what a fun, exciting book. Everybody kind of says, ooh, that's a cool book. I want to learn more about it. Are you in that camp? Have you ever said to yourself, oh, I'd love to learn more about Revelation? I know I often am in that place where I say, oh, that's really cool. I want to learn those new facts. I want to learn about Revelation. Seems like a book that isn't talked about very much. Revelation, what does revelation mean? Revelation is like this, ready? Peekaboo. It's just like that. Revelation, the word revelation means to reveal something. So what does Revelation, the book of Revelation, what does it reveal? It reveals a couple things. One is it reveals some things about the end of the world, right? The end of time. The coming again of Jesus Christ. That's one part of its revelation. It does reveal some things about that. But it kind of creates some new questions about that too. You ever have somebody ask a question and then you get an answer, but the answer brings more questions than the original question was? Revelation is a lot like that. If you're saying, I want to learn more about the end of the world, the reason that it doesn't get talked a lot about is because it's a very confusing book. If you ever stop and try and read Revelation by yourself, you'll probably wind up going like, what? I don't get it. There's so much in there to be unpacked and so much that's confusing. It's so confusing that Christians and pastors aren't even agreed always on what it means entirely. Here's the exciting thing. It is a revelation of the end, but it's also a revelation of something else, something that's so much more awesome, and it's very easy to understand this part. It's a revelation of Jesus Christ. Did you know that in the Gospels, Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John, in the Gospels, Jesus never says, I am God. He never says it. Was it because he wasn't God? No, absolutely not. Jesus has always been God. In the Gospel of John, we see that from John the Apostle. He says, in the beginning was the Word, talking about Jesus. In the beginning was the Word was with God, and the Word was God. Jesus has always been God, but he didn't say that he was God when he was here on earth. The book of Revelation is a revelation, a revealing of Jesus Christ. It reveals him for what he is and has always been in the most clear and unique way. It talks about Jesus as having this face of brilliance and fire and having a sword come from his mouth. It describes him as God. It reveals Jesus in a way that none of the Gospels do, in a clear depiction of his godhood. Revelation is an awesome book. It is the revelation of Jesus Christ. He tells us about how the end of the world will come about, but more than anything, more exciting, at least to me anyway, is it tells us about himself and who he is, who he's always been since the very beginning of time. And that is that he is God, and he ought to be worshipped as such. So the first verse in Revelation says, this is the revelation of Jesus Christ. Both the revelation from him, but also the revelation of him. Make sure you watch the Buck Denver series this week. That'll be coming through in your email. Until next time, have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless.